יש לנו אורח מחול, מארצות הברית. We have Stephen from Arlington, Virginia, which is a Christian, and he wants to speak about what is atheism. I'm going to take his call. I'm going to say up front, you're with us, you're live, you're calling from the States. Thank you for calling. And right before you open your mouth and speak, we might ask you to be very brief because we are Hebrew speaking generally, and we are trying to appeal to our fellow Israelis, Hebrew speaking friends. But of course, any theist is more than welcome to share his thought, and go ahead.
Thanks for having me on.
Hi.
My question, Yossi and Ori, right?
No, I'm Uri, and I have my friend here, Ilan.
Oh, Elan. Thanks for having me on, Elan and Ori. My question is, what is atheism? It's more directed as to when you think the word atheism, what is the thoughts? Like, how would you describe it in your own words?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So atheism is just an answer to a question, one single question. Are you convinced that a God is real? Are you convinced that there is a God or gods? If the answer is no, then you're an atheist. Yes, then you're a theist.
Okay, so, but are you saying no because, sorry. So when you're saying no, are you saying no because you believe it to be false, or are you just sitting on the fence? Because I'm not too sure about the atheist community, particularly in Israel. I'm more familiar over here in the States. A lot of time, like on the map, like the atheist experience in the group, Matt Delany used the same usage, just not convinced or lack of belief definition, typically see on the internet. When they identify as atheists and they use that particular phrase, it doesn't tell me what the reasons are for not being convinced.
But that's not part of the definition anymore, right? So you can believe in a God and you can not believe in a God. The reasons for that are not related to the definition of you believing or not, right? So there are a lot of atheists and they might each not believe for various reasons, but that's not inside the definition. The definition just talks about, are you convinced or are you not convinced? That's all. You can ask any atheist. I mean, maybe Uri and I have different reasons for being atheists, right? But we are both atheists.
Yeah, but
it's like you could both. So I guess a good analogy would be, are you a capitalist, right? You can ask someone, you can define what a capitalist is. This is some sort of economic model, and you can ask two people, are you a capitalist? And they'll both say yes, but that says nothing to you about why they believe in capitalism, right? They can have different reasons to believe in capitalism.
Well, I'm a socialist, so sorry about that.
Okay.
But I get the analogy. Sorry, what was it?
Making a quick joke. I said nobody's perfect. They're socialists. But really, honestly, what doesn't jive with what we're saying about the basic definition? I think you made a point in our Facebook group that you take the definition from other sources that conflict with ours, like from some philosophy, Encyclopedia of Philosophy or Oxford Encyclopedia. I'm mixing it up. I'm completely confused right now. Give us something that contradicts it from some source, or tell us what doesn't go well with how we're saying it as simply as possible. You're not convinced.
What's bothering you? I mean, we gave you the definitions, and you started bringing up something about the reasons behind it, which are irrelevant. What are you trying to get at? What's bothering you here?
Yeah.
Everybody has beliefs about, and everybody has beliefs about something, like particularly with your instance, you're describing yourself as an atheist because you're not convinced that God exists. But the reasons behind it do kind of have an entailment to it, because if I disbelieve something just because I do, but I don't, like, say I don't have any reasons why, it would be a form of irrational. I don't want to say irrationality, but it would be an unjustified disbelief in that context. Particularly like the sources that you mentioned in the Facebook group. Again, I'm relatively new there. The source is very particular. In philosophy, the definition of atheism is the belief that there are no gods, metaphysical proposition that is negation of theism.
Well, that's one definition, but you're speaking to two atheists here, and bringing up another definition of something that is not our position is slightly dishonest. You might want to just ask us what our position is, which you did and which we answered. So, by the way, there are atheists who claim positively that there are no gods, and they have a burden of proof on them, right? That's not my position. I think it's not Uri's position either. So if you want to talk to us, we're happy to. But if you want to, try and bring up some other position, then maybe bring it up with the person who gave it.
Oh, no. No. I'm not trying to bring up like a different. I'm not trying to start like an argument or debate or anything like that. So don't worry about that.
You just wanted a clarification.
Yeah, basically.
All right. But so I hope we gave you that clarification, Stephen. Thanks for your call.
Yeah.
Is there anything else to
Thanks
add?
for having me on.
We'll be happy to have you on again. If you have another, I think this was a really good call, because you came with a very specific question, a very specific agenda. Hopefully we managed to answer it to your satisfaction. And if not, please call us again next week, and we'll be happy to clarify.
Would love to have you more for further discussions.
Can. Inshallah, yeah, hello.
Thank you, Stephen. All right. Cool.
ببكشة.
We'll work on our Hebrew together. Cool.